less than 2 years, I've grown my channel to almost 200,000 subscribers and have gotten about 8 million views on my videos. And a lot of people ask me how I did it, especially considering that I started completely from scratch less than 2 years ago and I didn't have any sort of following prior to that time. Well, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you exactly how I got started as a beginner on YouTube, knowing absolutely nothing, and the #1 strategy that helped me get an enormous amount of views in a relatively short amount of time and grow my channel really quickly. Now, I'm not the only person on YouTube who uses this strategy. In fact, I see people doing it all the time, sometimes intentionally and sometimes unintentionally. Sometimes there's a channel that normally gets very few views on a video, and then they accidentally use the strategy that I'm going to share with you in today's video, and they have a video suddenly completely take off, and they wonder why the video went so viral. And this strategy is also how I've managed to get over 1 million views on several of my videos. In this video, I'm going to walk you step by step through exactly how to use this strategy for yourself. I hear a lot of YouTube gurus recommend to small YouTube channels that how they need to get more views is to focus on YouTube SEO. So they need to optimize their videos for YouTube search engine. They specifically say that you need to do lots of keyword research and find keywords that are as popular as possible while also not too competitive, which is definitely a challenging thing to do. And generally it's recommended that we want to focus on finding keywords that are really not too competitive, because if you go too popular with your keywords, then you're never going to rank for them. Now, I have to tell you that according to my YouTube analytics, this won't be the best way to get views on your videos. And I can see that this has really played out in my own channel and also on the channels of plenty of my clients. So I have my laptop right here and I have my YouTube dashboard pulled up and I'm looking at the Reach Viewers tab, which shows where I'm getting most of the views on my YouTube videos. And under traffic source types, I see that the place where I'm getting most of the views on my channel currently is browse features. Now this is people's subscription feeds and also the YouTube homepage, which primarily features videos from channels that people are already subscribed to. Now the second highest source of traffic on my channel is the suggested videos, and then after that, YouTube search. Now this is looking at the data for the past 1 month. Now if we look back a little bit further and we look at the entire year of 2018, which is the period of time when my channel went from around 40,000 subscribers all the way up to about 150,000 subscribers, then we'll see that my traffic was coming from a slightly different mix of these different sources. In 2018, 42.4% of my YouTube views came from suggested videos. So when my channel went from small to much larger, I was getting most of that traffic on my videos from suggested videos. So why has there been this change? Well, basically because now that I have more subscribers, more of my views are actually coming from my subscribers. However, when I didn't have many subscribers, I was getting most of my views just from suggested videos. And in 2018, only 13% of my YouTube views came from YouTube search. And what that means to me is that most views on YouTube come from suggested videos, not from people searching. So yes, YouTube is a huge search engine, the second largest search engine in the world, but in order for your unknown channel to get found and to get seen by more viewers and to attract new subscribers, you really have to go where most of the traffic is coming from, which is the suggested videos. And something that's really cool about this is that when you get essentially on YouTube's good side and you start taking advantage of these suggested videos, it's really like YouTube is working for you. They're suggesting your channel to new people that their high-tech algorithm says are probably a good fit for your channel. So it's not even just like your channel is getting advertised to thousands and thousands of random people. It's getting advertised to thousands and thousands of people that this very advanced algorithm has determined are the best fit and the most likely to be interested in your content. Okay, so I think that is enough of a preamble and you understand why this can be such a powerful strategy. So let's get into exactly what the siphoning strategy is and how you can use it on your own channel. The simplest way of explaining what the siphoning strategy is that you're going to find a popular video in your niche on YouTube, and then you're going to use it to drive traffic to your own video. So how exactly does this work? Well, it all starts with finding a popular video in your niche. So all you need to do is think of a topic that you want to make a video on. Now, I'd recommend that you come up with a few different related ideas. You probably have something that you are interested and excited on filming a video on that you know your audience is probably interested in, but we don't want to set that idea in stone until we figure out exactly what the best keyword would be to base that video around. So come up with a few different keywords, and all you need to do is head over to youtube.com and search for those keywords. What you're looking for is a video that is really popular, has gotten hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views, and was published relatively recently. So preferably we're looking for a video that was published within the last year. Now, the reason that you're looking for a video that was published recently is because most videos get most of their views earlier on in the life of the video. With popular videos, they can continue to get views for months, if not years afterwards, but they're gonna get the bulk of their views earlier on. So we're looking for a video that has gotten a lot of views and is still getting a lot of views. After you find a video that's similar to the video that you want to create and is in your same niche, then you're going to do a little bit of research on that video. You're going to write down that video's title, you're going to look in the description and pull out any keywords that you can find, and you can even use a tool like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to see what that video's tags are. Basically, what you're looking for here is the video's metadata, because YouTube has actually publicly announced that what causes a video to land in those suggested videos in the side column is if the video's metadata is very closely related. Now, there are some other factors here, the main other one being once it does get suggested in those suggested videos, if people do click on it and if they continue to watch it for a long period of time, then YouTube is going to recommend it more and more in the suggested videos for this specific video that you're trying to target. But it all starts back with the video's metadata. It's not going to land in those suggested videos in the first place. YouTube isn't going to even test it there if the metadata doesn't match. So once you've done your research on this video that you want to start siphoning the traffic off of, then it's time for you to actually create your video. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you use those keywords that you discovered are in your target video. So whatever the keywords that you found in the target video's metadata, you want to make sure that you add those to your video's title, description, and tags, and that you actually verbally say them in your video. Because if you haven't heard yet, YouTube is actually listening to your videos. It's part of how they generate those closed captions that you see at the bottom of many videos, and they're definitely using those keywords that they hear you say in your videos to determine how your video ranks and whether or not they're choosing to suggest it compared to any given video. Now, when you create your video, there's a couple things that you'll want to keep in mind if you want to be able to get the most traffic from your target video by getting suggested the most frequently. The first one is the length of your video. Longer videos are proven to perform better on YouTube, and most of this is because YouTube wants to keep people on the platform for as long as possible, and a longer video has the potential to keep someone on the platform for longer. A 3-minute video could only keep someone on YouTube for at most 3 minutes, whereas a 10 or 15-minute video can obviously keep someone on the platform for much longer. I mean, think about it. If you make an awesome 3-minute video, it can still at the very most keep someone on YouTube for 3 minutes, but if you make a pretty good 10 or 15-minute video, it can keep someone on for longer, even if someone only watches half of the video. And I think that if you head over to anyone's YouTube channel and you sort their videos by most popular, then you'll see that some of their most popular videos are also some of their longest videos. And I've certainly found this to be true on my channel as well. Another thing that you'll want to keep in mind is something that I've certainly said plenty of times before, and that's simply that the more interesting and engaging you make your videos, the better they will rank. Because when your videos are more interesting, then people won't get distracted and click away from them. So if you can make your videos more interesting by bringing in different visuals, doing things to make them more entertaining, even things like telling jokes or just switching up your camera angle, then you'll find that people will watch your videos for longer and they'll rank better, both in the search results and they'll also get suggested more. Finally, one more thing that you can do to get the most suggested views possible is to take a look at the videos that are currently being suggested against the video that you're targeting. Look at the thumbnails of those videos. See if there's a common theme with color or style, and then think about what you can do to make your thumbnail stand out from those thumbnails. Maybe your thumbnail can be primarily a different color, or maybe you can add a smiling face to your thumbnail or eye contact in your thumbnail, both of which are proven to make people more likely to click. As humans, is our eyes are naturally drawn to people's faces, and if someone actually looks at your thumbnail, then they are more than twice as likely to click on it than if they don't look at it at all. Okay, so let's bring this full circle now. What you've been told to do in the past is to just try to get your videos to rank well for a specific search term, which maybe not all that many people are actually searching for, and even if they do, they might not click on your video. However, what I'm proposing that you do instead, and what I've seen work on both my channel and on many of my clients' channels, is to instead optimize your video to be suggested after some specific other video. So you find a popular video, you analyze its metadata, and you figure out how you can create a video that someone who watched that video will be interested in watching, and you make a video that's even bigger, better, and more awesome so that people will definitely want to see your video after they've clicked on the video that they're already watching. After that, it's all about optimizing the video that you create so that it will actually get suggested after your target video. Now, of course, you're not going to do this with every single video that you make. Sometimes there will be a video that you just want to make yourself because it's something that you feel passionate about, or you're really interested in, or you think that other people will be really interested in, even though they've never heard of it before. And that, of course, is completely up to you, and I'd recommend that you do that sometimes. If we aren't bringing new, unique things to the table, then there won't be any reason for someone to keep on watching your channel. I also want you to know that I'm not suggesting by any means that you copy other people's videos, because that really won't get you anywhere. What I want you to copy is the interest that they found in a viewer. So this video that you're going to be siphoning traffic off of is appealing to the viewer for some reason. The viewer clicked on it because they're interested in some specific topic, or they're looking for the answer to a question that they have, or a solution to a problem that they have, or they want to be entertained in a specific way. Well, you're going to be satisfying the same thing in the viewer that prompted them to click on that first video, but you're going to do an even better job, make a more awesome video that they're even more interested in watching. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, the siphon strategy is one of the most powerful strategies that I've used to get over 8 million views on my channel over the past few years, and I'd highly recommend that you try it out for yourself. If you're planning to try it out, make sure you comment down below and let me know. I would also love it if you share any other great YouTube strategy tips that you've learned in the past that have helped you to grow your channel, because I know that the people who are watching this video obviously are interested in growing their channel. That's why they clicked on it. And so I would really appreciate if you share with them any wisdom that you have that has helped you to grow your own channel. Of course, if you haven't already subscribed, then make sure you do that now so you don't miss my next video. I make 2 videos every single week, all about entrepreneurship, success, and personal development, and I'd love to have you join me for the next one. Thanks so much for watching, stay focused, and I look forward to seeing you again next time.